You better stop running, man. Scared taser. You better stop.
Yep, there's the GTR. Careful.
Oh, pin maneuver from the LSPD. That was beautiful.
Hey, what's up you guys, Nico Swinsky here. I just want to say before this video starts, what I say during this court case, it has nothing to do with the actual officers in this game. The actual people who play as these characters are awesome, so don't take what I say so seriously. It's just from a character's point of view.
Hold on.
So yeah.
Hey, are you guys did you figure that out or no?
And also, be sure to join the server because we do have court cases and whatnot sometimes if you're suing the department and whatnot. I wouldn't encourage that all the time because it would just get out of hand.
What's the name of this?
But yeah, be sure to join. Link will be in the description down below. And also go ahead and check out Jake's channel and West Coast Finest YouTube channel. Both will also be in the link in the description. Jake does Twitch, and other members of the server do as well. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.
All rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to my flag and the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now introduce the Honorable Judge Jared.
Everyone may be seated. Okay, today we're here for a suit against... Hold on. Everyone's got to pause here for a second. Who the fuck in the jury center there is ripping fat ones? One moment. Okay. We are here today for a court case between the plaintiff and the defendant, Stavensky and Davis. Would the plaintiff please make their case first, please?
Yes, hello. I was pulled over last night for reckless driving, even though it was a mistake from a Sprunk can that fell out of my cup holder. It was completely empty, and I understand it was understandable that I was pulled over for it, but it wasn't even really my fault that I was on the opposite side of the road. Really, I lost control of my vehicle, and I almost went into a ditch. And I got a citation for something that was not even really my fault. It was just an accident.
Okay, do you have anything more to add?
No, Your Honor. I am not as smart as I would like to be, Your Honor.
Okay, defendant, would you like to make your case, please?
So like,
Grayson, I'm the defendant, buddy.
oh,
I know I'm being sued. Yes, Your Honor. So I had pulled him over because he was in the opposite lane of traffic and ended up in a ditch that was right off the road. And I firmly believe that he needed a ticket just because of the fact that this was not the first time that he was pulled over for reckless driving or anything like that. Yes, there was a can, but even then, the can was open, and as far as I know, it was empty, so it shouldn't have affected his driving that much to where he was in the opposite lane of traffic and in a ditch. I I honestly don't see myself guilty of anything. I'm just doing my job.
Okay. So, defendant, would you like to present some evidence that would further prove your point of being innocent of this sighting?
Yes, Your Honor. If the court will see evidence 1A, this is a clip from the dash cam showing him in the opposite lane of traffic and then in the ditch. It was pretty instantaneous. And it also shows the interaction that I had with with him after I had pulled him over, right up until my sheriff pulled up to speak to him.
Oh wow.
Do you have VODs on?
No.
Oh, rip.
Bods?
Yeah, previous.
I don't know if I do. I'm
This
pretty sure I
man
do.
is in the wrong side. Pull over to the other side of the road now.
Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna sit here
Draw
quickly
the guard.
so I could get my things in check.
Joshua, is your Twitch?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Defendant. All right, plaintiff, is there anything that you would like to say or bring up to the court that would further prove your innocence?
Yes, it was the fact that I was coming over the hill that also kind of panicked me a little bit. I don't do well on hills, and the fact that the can was underneath my brakes at the time, it just freaked me out. And from my point of view, I think I just froze for a second, and I did not mean to go on the opposite lanes of traffic. It all just went by as like a split second. I feared for my life, and I don't feel as if I even should have gotten a citation for it.
Okay. With this evidence being brought to the court, I would like to have my jury take time and come with a conclusion. This time the jury can leave the room and go converse and take time to come up with a conclusion.
quick intermission, guys. I also believe I forgot to mention in the intro that this is from the perspective of my character. What I am saying is from my character and what he would actually be saying. Because the kid's an idiot. And I am trying to make sure that it works. So, yeah. Anyway, just want to clear that up. I have nothing against anyone in here, and it is true that Jake Stavinsky is my character's name, is not that smart. He is not that smart. Just wanted to clarify that. Anyway, back to it.
We see more evidence, so we do not make a quick decision based on if the defendant is guilty or not guilty. We would like to see more evidence on Mr. Stavinsky's side of the story, if he has some to provide to us.
Mr. Stavinsky, is there anything you or your attorney would like to bring up to the court that would further justify your innocence?
Yes, Your Honor. I do have my own dash cam footage. Well, at least I did until one of my friends stole it and destroyed it.
Upon that conclusion, jury, do we have a decision?
We'll need 1 minute to discuss back in the room. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with our decision.
This is good so far. So far, my lawyer has said nothing. But then again, he was asking me, not my lawyer. I did not pay for this lawyer as well, I should add. This is one of those lawyers you get for free since you can't afford one, since everybody gets a lawyer in court. After all, if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state. Which is what happened here. But yeah, during this quick intermission, guys, go ahead and join the server. We have a lot of fun on here. We do. And I hope to see you guys here in 5M. I'm on keyboard right now because my controller is a little bit messed up. Plus, there's no reason to use a controller since we're in the courtroom anyway. Or, legs, I should add. For RP reasons. Even though all you guys can hear is me. Till now.
You want to say it?
We, the jury, have concluded that either Mr. Stavinsky pays the $500 fine, or if he does not, he will go to jail for those 2 months. And that fine will be paid now or whenever the judge says.
All right, at this time, plaintiff Stavinsky, you have been proven guilty from the ticket that you were cited. You will be required to either A, pay the fine, or take your 2 months incarceration. You'll be required to make this payment within 32 hours. Okay, court is dismissed.
Yee. I mean, yippee-yay.
That was cringe. That was
God.
cringe real hard.
Congratulations, Deputy.
Nico now owes
I